A pitcher is encouraged to keep looking for improvement.
Now from SunTrust Park, we're just about set for baseball from Cobb County, Georgia. Nolan Ryan gets the ball for Atlanta in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
Boy, this guy was unbelievably good in this last one. Struck out a ton of guys in an amazing performance, and all of his pitches were working. Let's hope he brings that A game back with him in this one.
Digging in now, Jim Roberson. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Left fielder.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Underway now on a Friday night as the first pitch is swung on and missed for strike one. Well, boys, these Braves, as they take the field here tonight, they've had it going the last 10 games. They're 7-3 over that stretch, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, this is a nice one. First game of a homestand. You played well on the road. You got a chance to grab a shower and sleep in your own bed last night. I bet you this team comes out on the attack today.
That misses 1-2. And not a bad night for baseball, and even 70 degrees here at game time. The 1-2 is a changeup that's looked at for a ball. Here now the 2-2. Still even at 2-2. Here's another 2-2. And he just misses with a curveball.
Boy, not what you want coming out of the gate as a pitcher, right? You don't want to have to show all of your pitches this early on in the game, but that's a quality at bat. And what does it make you do as a pitcher? You have to use a lot of your pitches, and the more pitches a hitter sees, the better chance they have to make good contact.
The next 3-2. And another foul ball. And he finally wears him down here as he strikes him out after a 9-pitch at bat. With that, here's a look at the Brewers starting lineup. Mark, what's your take on him against one of the best starters in the game?
Matty, taking a look at the research packet and now taking a look at the lineup. This team has to know one thing. Do not make this a bullpen game. They have to attack the starter, be aggressive in the early innings, and try and manufacture a few runs, because if this becomes a bullpen game, they are in trouble. They have monsters lurking behind those walls.
And there are our umpires for this one. Working balls and strikes will be Mr. Darryl Parker.
Well, Dero, Darryl Parker behind the dish, and you never really know what you're going to get from this guy.
Yeah, sometimes, and I'd hate to be mean and say he flips a coin back there, because that's not the case. But as an offensive player, you have to find a consistent zone. You just can't.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. Eric Sogard is the second out of the opening frame.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1. And we're just underway from SunTrust Park. 0-2 to Travis Shaw.
You go down 0-2 to a guy with this type of arsenal, man, you got to step out of the box, clear your head, and just fight.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Count remains at 0-2. Looking to set down the side on strikes. Here it comes. That misses, says the home plate umpire. 1-2. Where it misses, I'm not quite sure. Struck him out, so he makes quick work of him here. 3 straight strikeouts, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down, 3. Digging in now for the Brewers, Domingo Santana. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
Domingo Santana.
Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck. The windup and the 0-1. Takes a knee-high fastball. Santana, just 24 years of age. He's in his 4th season as a major league player. Now here's the pitch. Missed with a breaking ball. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
Time for a look at the Braves on D. And let's focus our attention on second baseman Brandon Phillips. No one has more fun playing second base than this guy. That dude, picking and grinning, the ability to turn double play with a smile on his face and highlight reel hands.
Ji-Man Choi the next to hit, and we'll see if he can at least put the ball in play, something the first 4 men have been unable to do. Ground ball sent back up the middle, and that'll find its way into center field for a 1-out hit.
Get the ball for this man. He needs to put that on the mantle. He's been struggling. The season hasn't gone according to plan, but he's staying pot committed and grinded out a nice knock.
Digging in, Jet Bandy, and the confidence might be wavering at the moment. Last 10 or so ball games have been a real struggle for him. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. The 1-1 takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2. Working for the punch out and the offering. And this is swung on and missed. His 5th strikeout already, and there are 2 gone in the inning.
Well, there's the great equalizer, the changeup, El Cambio. Listen, if you can keep that pitch in your back pocket and pull it out when you need it, like he did right there, usually hitters, they don't stand a chance.
Batting 7, center fielder.
Stepping in now, Kirk Neuenhuis, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. 261 the average coming into action here. Still without a home run and 8 runs batted in. The 1-0 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 1. Now a throw over, and the runner back easily. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. And a fastball just a bit up. Breaking ball in for a strike. Choi, the runner at first with 2 gone. Oh, got him looking at the 2-seamer, and that'll end it. Brewers strand 1. They trail this one 1-0. Next to bat, Orlando Arcia, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Now a fastball to start the 3rd. That misses. It's ball 1.
There's not too many umpires in the game that are going to ring that for a strike right there. That was borderline up, even though it was in the zone.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
Hey, nice adjustment right there for him to get on top of that baseball and drive it to the corner. The first pitch he obviously tried to overthrow, got under it, and it sailed on him a little bit.
And a step off. Now the 1-1 pitch. Is a fastball that misses.
Well, we all know he's not the greatest threat with the bat up there. His numbers certainly aren't that pretty. But, hey, I give him credit. He's really working the count right here.
Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. There's a fastball right over the inside corner. Changeup stayed low that time for ball 3.
You can bet they'd love ball 4 here. That gives the pitcher on deck an obvious bunt situation to move the runner into scoring position.
And they just can't touch him right now as this is swung on and missed. 7 punch-outs now, and there's 1 away.
Boy, he's got great stuff today, doesn't he? That's 7 punch-outs now here in the middle innings. He's up over 1 an inning up to this point. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can change their plan of attack and start to put the ball in play. But right now, that's just not happening.
First offering on its way. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
That's straight smoke at 99, guys. It's almost unfair.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. And they go right after him here as he swings and misses. Strike 2.
Oh, I love facing pitchers like this. He's leaving nothing to the imagination. Coming to get him some.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ballgame for him.
That's back-to-back punch-outs, and he's really starting to rack them up now, guys. I've got 8 strikeouts in my scorebook for him now, so he's got good stuff.
The left fielder, number 32, Jim Robertson.
Into the box, Jim Robertson. As he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball, 0-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
The discipline has just been completely absent from this offense. Seems like they're always finding themselves behind the count, and a big reason why is they're swinging at all kinds of stuff that's not even in the strike zone.
And here's one that barely misses off the inside corner, 2-2. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee. They still trail 1-0. The pitcher, Nolan Ryan, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation, so let's see if that is indeed on right here. Here comes the first pitch. And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. And this will wind up working as a sacrifice as he steps on first, allowing the runner to move into second.
Well, he was planning that before he even got in the box, and he got it down, but it wasn't quite good enough to put him on board.
Here's Eric Sogard. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
Second baseman, Eric Sogard.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Softly hit out to short. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th. Digging in to try it again, Travis Shaw. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
I'm surprised we're seeing so many late swings on fastballs. If there's one rule of thumb in the game, get to the heater.
The windup and the 0-1. Oh, and you talk about a pitcher getting the benefit of the doubt. That's low, but called a strike anyway. 0-2 now. And he just dissected him in that at-bat as he flails at that one, and he's down on 3 pitches, 2 away.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now, and I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
Striding in once again, Domingo Santana looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Here's the first pitch to him. A fastball that just misses inside.
Boy, good inside fastball right there. Trying to tie the hitter up, trying to keep him from getting those arms extended. A pitcher's pitch.
Fouled off. And he'll step off. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far. Now it's swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2.
Thought this middle of the order might give him a fight and put up a little bit of resistance, but that hasn't been the case. He's carving right through them here.
The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Gone in order are the Brewers. It remains 1-0. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Ji-Man Choi.
First baseman, Ji-Man Choi.
Now the pitch. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
This offense has just been flailing at the plate all game long, so it's no wonder why they've only been able to pick up 1 hit so far. I'm not seeing much of a game plan from these hitters.
And he's just rolling right now, and even dozen strikeouts for him in the ballgame.
Man, this guy's on his game today, not only when he's throwing strikes, but how about the amount of strikeouts? And what's even more impressive, no walks up to this point. So he's pounding that zone with strikes, and he's making these hitters swing the bat.
Now batting, catcher, Jet Bandy.
Here's the catcher, Jet Bandy. A ball and no strikes. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. A ball and a strike.
Hey, I get it. You're all in fastball. You're pulling the trigger at almost anything. But that is way too high. He's going to have to lower his sights.
The 1-1 is swung on and missed for strike number 2. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far. Got him. As he just continues to mow down these hitters. 13 strikeouts now.
Some guys with big arms like this, they're just chuckers. They just throw the ball as hard as they can, and where it ends up isn't that big of a concern, but that wasn't the case there. That was a very well-pitched fastball right on the corner at the knees. Good luck hitting that one.
Center fielder, number 11, Kurt Neuenheim.
Standing in now, Kirk Neuenheis, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball one. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Popped him up. Esquivel is there, and that retires the side. So a strong start on the mound as he's blanked him through the first 5. Home half of the 5th coming up. The Braves on top, 1-0. Digging in for his second at-bat, Nolan Ryan. He successfully laid down a sac bunt in his last plate appearance. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A pitch out. The throw. And a good decision to pitch out that time as he is toast at second base.
Well, they guessed right on the first pitch out. Sometimes you have to wait a pitch or two in the at-bat to try that, but they must have had a pretty good idea he was going to be on the move.
Bounce it to the left side. Garcia has it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Braves get a couple of hits here in plate 1. 5 innings complete. Braves lead this one 2-0. Ready now, Orlando Arcia will start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
This guy's pitching really well in this one so far. You could just see he's awful confident attacking the strike zone, and when he comes off the mound at the end of the inning, looks like he stepped in a big old bucket of sassy.
Struck him out and make it 14 punch-outs now in the game.
Matt, just about everything he's doing is working. All of his pitches, great command, great location, and the big key, with 2 strikes, he's attacking the zone.
In now, Zach Davies.
Pitcher, Zach Davies.
As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. The windup and the 0-1. Swing and a miss at the good old Uncle Charlie.
Hey, sped him up, slowed him down. He's got him down 0-2. I think he could pretty much go anywhere right here. I'd be surprised if anything misses over the heart of the plate.
Got him. And that's number 15 for the ball game.
If this doesn't boost your confidence on the mound, I'm not sure what does. That's 6 pitches and 2 strikeouts in the inning, and that was a really nice fastball for the punch out on that one.
Up next for Milwaukee, left fielder, Jim Robertson.
Into the box now, Jim Robertson. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
And there's number 8, 1 away.
2 out, nobody on. Takes something off, but it's 1-2 now.
I love a well-executed changeup, especially one down in the zone. The only problem throwing it in that situation, you leave that belt high or miss your spot just a hair, and you could have some problems.
And a fastball. Tough take there, but it's even back at 2-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And he struck him out. 16 for the ball game, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee. They trail it here 2-0. Here's Eric Sogard. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. Here's the first pitch to him. And a fastball just a bit high. The 1-0. This one's down to third. Rodriguez has it. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. So he's still got his shutout working here in the 7th, and with that in mind, we check out the league leaders in shutouts. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Ready for another shot now, Travis Shaw. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. Here comes the first pitch. Hit to third. Rodriguez is right there. On to first, and it's a quick start to the 7th, as now there are 2 away. Ready for another chance? Domingo Santana. No hits to this point.
Right fielder, Domingo Santana.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Boy, he's been great in this one, and he's only 1 strike away from putting another 0 on the scoreboard.
Trying to strike him out for the 3rd time. Popped him up. Esquivel is under it, and that ends the inning. So he keeps rolling right along. Make it 7 shutout innings now. On now to the bottom of inning number 7. Atlanta leads it 2-0. Ji-Man Choi the next to hit. A hit in 2 tries so far.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast? They could certainly use that right now.
First delivery to him on the way. And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2. Here it comes, 0-2. And another one. Strikeout number 17 in the ball game as he keeps racking them up. So you've got to figure he's got a good chance here to finish this one off. And with that in mind, we take a look at the league leaders in complete games. And as you can see there, he finds himself in a flat-footed tie for the National League lead in that category. Here's the catcher, Jet Bandy. Been a strikeout victim twice in this one. Here comes the first pitch. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. 1 out, nobody on. Favorable call in there for a strike.
Yeah, flip a coin right here. I don't know what you sit on. Fastball in, then a breaking ball down and away. Pick your spot and go with it.
The 0-2 delivery. Struck him out. 18 strikeouts for him now. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his 3rd tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out, a strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
Now batting, center fielder, Kurt Neuenheim.
Into the box, Kirk Neuenheim. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1.
Oh, man, he's got a chance to strike out the side on 9 pitches. 7 down, 2 to go.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
Don't just assume as a hitter right here he won't triple up. He's got you down 0-2, and he might really want to get inside your head if he throws the same pitch again.
Strike 3. 19 strikeouts for him now. So add one more name to the record book here as he strikes out the side on 9 pitches. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. Ready once again, Nolan Ryan. He's been great on the mound, so we'll see if he can do something with the bat here as well. He's earned the chance to take this at-bat.
Yeah, Matt, when a guy's throwing the ball as well as he has, it kind of forces the manager's hand to stay with him. He's been exciting to watch, and he's really had this crowd behind him the entire game.
He's set, and the pitch. Late that time for a strike.
He's going to need to shorten up and get that foot down a little bit earlier if he hopes to be catching up to that fastball.
Esquivel on at first, nobody out. Fastball called for strike 2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Line drive to left. And the pitcher's got himself a base hit. Cutting it close here, but he comes through in the 8th to extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he was staring at his last at bat right there, or probably his last at bat. Would have been tough to get him another AB in this one, but he's able to get it done.
Hey, better late than never, and I'm sure.
Leading off the inning, Orlando Arcia, and they'll need him to get something going here. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. No balls and 1 strike. And it's 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
Well, obviously somebody was hooting with the Owls last night. This entire roster, they've showed up for the first game of this road trip and are getting absolutely boat raced.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Got him for an even 20 strikeouts now thus far, as he's just been flat unhittable.
Yet another strikeout for him on the mound. And fellas, this has been one of his favorite victims tonight. That's the 3rd time he sent him packing. So he's got him pretty well figured out. Not that the rest of this lineup has been much better.
Scooter Gennett will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Scooter Gennett.
And he'll lay off a fastball here in a good spot, but ruled the ball 1-0. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss. The 1-1 home. Is strike 2 swinging.
Something that stood out to me in this game is the lineup's lack of a solid plan at the plate. Seems like way too many guys are chasing pitches out of the zone and trying to hit pitchers like that one down and away. There's no success in that.
And he got him.
That's a pretty sad attempt at hitting a baseball right there. No doubt he was completely fooled, because that was a curveball and it looked like he was late on a curveball. That tells me he gave up on it right till the very end, and obviously there was nothing he could do at that point.
Now back to the top of the Milwaukee order, digging in Jim Roberson. He's their last shot here with 2 away in the 9th as they look to avoid the shutout.
Yeah, Matt, they just haven't had any answer for the great pitching so far in this one.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. For down the first baseline. He's got to hurry, and he'll step on first for the out, and the ball game is over.
Hey, not many pitchers can brag about throwing a one-hit complete game, so hats off for him. But as a pitcher, I know he's going to wonder, like, what might have been. So close to a no-hitter, but it wasn't meant to be. That's baseball for you.
And tonight's ends as a 3-0 shutout win. The Atlanta Braves jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Nolan Ryan earned his 9th win of the year as he tosses a complete game one-hitter. Zach Davies pitched well, allowing only 2 earned, but ends up taking the loss. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa and Dan Plezak, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, click over to theshownation.com.